you. I am telling you, Khalwale, stop talking. Today, you and Kagushia go and get the entire army of the Kenya Defense Forces if you want. I will give you the location of Raila. Come and arrest him. You people are cowards. Stop talking and threatening us. Next week, we are with you on the streets. You can arrest me now.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Captain Andiva is my name. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly please consider doing so by clicking on the subscribe button up above my channel and you're good to go. Now, if you didn't watch today's breakfast show at Citizen TV in the morning, this is what happened.
This dismissive attitude, at least for us in Azimio, we are okay being dismissed by these guys, the way they're dismissing. Khalwale, who are you going to listen to? The ordinary Kenyan is telling you they don't want this thing, they can't afford it. The professionals are telling you they don't want it. Civil society is telling you they don't want it, it's going to ruin the economy. These private sector people that you're dismissing, they are the job creators. Listen to them. Who amongst us, Khalwale, is worthy being listened to by this Kenya Kwanza government? Who? Are you waiting for the bishops to come, the intercessors at State House? Are those the only people you can listen to? We are discussing matters here that are quite grave. Yes. Khalwale, even when you talk about savings, people save what is extra from their earnings after they have taken care of their basic needs. You don't force us to save what we do not have. You are telling that hustler who only makes enough. When they say people are living hand to mouth, it's not a joke. It's a truth that every single day the income that you make is only sufficient to take care and defray your expenses for that day. There is no more coin for us to save. So you can't tell us that you are encouraging us to save when our incomes have not grown. Focus on growing people's incomes. We have seen in other countries, people are happy to pay even 70% income tax. They are happy because their incomes can afford it and basic services are taken care of. Trevor. Number two, if you have disclosed here yourself that Kenyan teachers are not part of this plan. If you're a Kenyan teacher, you will pay this levy, but you can be sure, Khalwale has confirmed here, that house is not for you. That's what he has said. And if that is true, this is why Kenyans are saying, let it be optional. They say you can't tax me without representation. No taxation without representation means if this tax has nothing to do with me, don't involve me in it. You're talking about, the people in employment being jealous or being selfish. That is not the truth. In fact, all of us, every person who is looking out there for a job out there, they know that they want to contribute. People want to contribute to the growth of their country. They know that these taxes are mandatory. We don't look for jobs to pay taxes, Khalwale. Please, we look for jobs so that we can be able to improve our financial standing, to help our families come out of poverty, to be able to feed our children, to school them. If you are telling me that the entire purpose of looking for a job is to pay taxes, there is no point of me working. I am working to employ and to improve my lot. You cannot tell me that the entire justification for people to have jobs is to pay taxes. That is not why we exist. So we are saying, grow the number of people who you are taxing. I have not refused to pay the 30% tax that I pay. I don't have a choice in it. I am saying if there were 2 and 3 or 4 of us paying the same amount, you would have more. Instead of milking one cow until it dies, you are a bullfighter. Why can't you understand these analogies that use cows? Okay. Get 2 cows, 2 dairy cows that you can get a liter each. Instead of taking 10 liters from one cow, it will die. Number 3, these proposals we are talking about, you told us that we are a net producer of cement. The cement manufacturers you are dismissing here are also telling you...
Dismissing?
Yes. You have just dismissed KEPSA. You have just dismissed Kenya Association of Manufacturers, which in fact is the biggest source of employment for me in this county. 60% of employment in Nairobi is from Kenya Association of Manufacturers. So there are people that I listen to and I listen to very carefully. You people killed all your industries in Kakamega. So maybe you don't understand where CAM is coming from and the important role that they play in making sure that we are able to employ Kenyans. They are telling you, you have imposed another 10% export and investment levy on steel products and cement. The same things we're discussing here that should lower the cost of construction of houses. Khalwale, listen to someone. Listen to someone. The hustler is crying. He's saying, please don't increase VAT on fuel. You are saying, itapita wapende wasipende. The hustler is telling you that they cannot afford an increase of 5 shillings on bread. You people have already increased price of bread. You promise these hustlers that you're going to reduce the price of unga. You are lying to them every single day that unga is now 150, 160. You talk to those same hustlers, and I will allow you, Khalwale, out of my 17 constituencies, pick a constituency, pick a ward, pick a hustler. Ask that hustler how much they are buying unga in whatever ward in Nairobi you want to pick them from. You are not listening to the hustler. You are not listening to the professionals. You are not listening to civil society. You are not listening to us as representatives of the people. You are closed up in this state house where you just sing Hosanna from morning to evening, and then you impose these things, and you don't want to listen to anyone. You just dismiss all of us. Okay. For me, I am happy for you to dismiss me, because I know, as I said, you have profiled Azimio as a problem, that we are just a choir that makes noise. Listen to Trevor then, if you won't listen to me.
So, on that breakfast show, Sifuna destroys Khalwale by telling him, you have a warped logic. You guys have a warped logic. And he goes ahead by saying,
look at it cumulatively. We are saying people are unable to take any further deductions from their salaries because their salaries have not grown. The rate of inflation has grown exponentially. Many people have gone years without pay rises. Nobody has seen a pay rise in years. Then you're telling these people, oh, we are only adding 2,000 shillings. At the same time, Trevor, all these other taxes are going up. The same person is supposed to pay an extra 16% for fuel. The same person is supposed to pay new taxes on beauty products. You have done nothing for these people. So for you to be able to justify why you are adding more taxes on top of the ones that you have already imposed on them. Do something for the people first before you come and impose. I was having a conversation with these young people, Trevor. In 2022, when I was running for Senate, there were young people who do this digital content creation. And most of them didn't see the relationship between what they do and politics. Most of them, in fact, told me they were not going to vote. I tried to explain to them that you can ignore politics and government, but politics and government is not going to ignore you. Immediately you start making any form of money, whatever your hustle is, government will start paying attention to you. Now, they have introduced this new digital tax. Just for these young people who produce TikToks, make money off endorsement of products, you have done nothing for those young people. Khalwale here, even if you ask him, I would be surprised if he knows what a light ring is. He doesn't know. Build some infrastructure. You see, for people like the industry that came up in Kamakis because of the Eastern Bypass, you can justify going to tax the butcheries in Kamakis because their business sprang up as a result of the construction of the Eastern Bypass. But what justification do you have when this fiber optic cable landed? It wasn't brought by this gentleman. The high-speed fiber that we enjoyed was not a result of this bottom-up government. So what justification, what have you done for these people to enable them to earn this money that justifies you to deduct this particular tax? So what we are saying is, Khalwale, people are unable to bear any more cost. And please, even if you don't listen to me, listen to Trevor. Listen to that gentleman behind the camera there who is telling you, because he's the one who has to live and survive on his payslip. He's saying it has thinned out, life has become unbearable. The houses that we used to be able to afford a while back, we can no longer afford. We are moving now, instead of growing the way we were saying, you move from a 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom. People are having to downscale because they are no longer able to afford this particular issue. So
guys, if you want to go against Sifuna, my friend, kula ugali. Andika a speech. In short, I mean, be prepared. Because Sifuna will destroy you live on TV.
That this is a very emotive issue. And let me tell Sifuna, you can get me wrong and catch me wrong on many things, but not on facts. Yes, Sifuna, when I say you are not electable, I'm not saying it because I hate you. It's because I know you tried twice in Bungoma to become
which year and which year? We were saying, talk about facts, which year and which year.
This has got nothing to do with personality.
Don't be angry.
We're talking about bigger issues.
Don't discuss me. Discuss the issues.
We're talking about the bigger issues.
You're not here to discuss the
focusing on
You
solutions.
can come to my house, we can discuss each other.
I'm responding. I can come to your house, or you can come
or I can come to yours, and then we discuss
I
it.
have a home, you have a house.
It doesn't matter. I will also grow old, Khalwale, at some point. Growing old is not anything that makes you special. We all grow old.
So wait, when you have a home is when you can then invite me to your home.
A home is just an old house.
Yeah,
Yes.
So guys, yeah, that was it. Apart from me, yes, apart from me, you had that right. Hakuna mtu anaweza enda against Sifuna. Apart from me. I mean in my dreams. Guys, that's it for today. Please subscribe. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.